think she's ready for challenge number 2? Are you ready for challenge number 2?
I'm not sure. It depends on what it is.
Well, it's a little bit more straightforward this week because I'm keeping the more complicated one for next week, so stay tuned for that one. But for this week, I want you to transform this into something way less ugly than it is.
Less ugly.
Well, probably, hopefully pretty. I'm trying to find the entrance. There it is. Ready?
No.
There you go. Your challenge for the second.
Oh my god. Have you seen the front of this?
But I said less ugly.
It's a box.
It is a box. I think it's a wine box. I'm actually not sure what it was for. I feel like it was probably for a bottle, but you know.
Does it need to stay a box?
That's up to you. I'd like it to stay recognizable to some extent, but you know.
Okay. Oh my god.
Only 4 hours. Sawing that thing apart is going to take more than 4 hours.
Well, I got a hammer. I mean, that worked well last time.
If that's going to be a theme, then I'm going to think of something that's less breakable.
I have no friggin' clue.
So, what's you going to make with this box?
Stay tuned.
I don't know. Stay tuned. We'll find out.
So, it's the next morning. I have had some time to think about this box. And I think I know what to do with it. We just came back from Gen Con, which is one of the largest board gaming conventions in the world, which is where my inspiration is coming from at this point. My head is still filled with all the Dungeons and Dragons and board game stuff. So I am going to make a mimic. Now, this is a mimic, and I am going to transform this box into one of those, hopefully. I don't know. Let's try. I'm kind of hoping that this way you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So first I'm going to take off all the hardware. This part I also have a plan for. I'll show you later. Now, I want to take this off. Oh, there we go. Haha! In one piece! Look at that! Now I'll just have to see how I'm going to be able, because I want to use these loose thingies, but that's for later. First, we have this box. And this is way too high. And this is also a little bit too high, but I leave a little bit of a flat thing to put the hardware back on, so I'm going to shorten it slightly. Now, I'm not great with a saw, so I hope I can saw this straight so it closes again, but we'll see. First I need to measuring. I'm not great at measuring either. Okay, I'm gonna try some sawing. Not bad. Now for the difficult one. This is a really, not that much that needs to come off, and I can't clamp it, so at least I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. So let's try. My grandfather used to be a woodworker, and he would always say, let the saw do the work. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's not as good as the other one, but it's not horrible. Sanding does a lot, which I guess is the next step. Some sanding definitely needs to happen. Now I noticed that on the back there, this was sort of beveled, probably because it needs to open. So that's what I'm gonna do now as well. Alrighty, I now have a small box. Probably still need to take off the price tag. Now, a mimic has teeth, and I have this whole part of the box left over, so I'm going to try and cut out some teeth. I don't have a figure saw like one of those tiny ones, so we'll see how that goes. So now I have a lid and a bottom and a set of teeth, which I shaped with the sander. They're still a little wet because I took off the dust. Now for my next trick, I want to see if I can use these wood tools to, because I have a nice edge here, but I would also like to have that here. So I'm going to try and see if I can make a line there. I'm going to give it some gums, but I'll do that later. What to do first? Should I paint? Should I do the insides? Should I do the eyes? And my issue is that I don't have any clay. So I'm going to try and use ceramic stucco to sculpt some eyes. I'm not sure if it's going to work though. It's also not going to be dry in time. That's my problem. Think. Should I create the eyes? Wait, maybe. No, this breaks actually pretty easily. Okay, maybe I can make eyes from this thing. Sculpt some eyes. Maybe foam core board. Would that work? If I sculpt the ends, I can save my hands. Next, I'm sculpting them on the sander. I can do one on each end, and then these can be the eyeballs. Okay, let me try that. Back to the outside. I have two rough shapes. I think I'm gonna try and refine them with maybe, I don't know how. We'll figure it out. I have this glue that is supposed to glue anything. Eyes. I need scissors. I'm gonna let this dry. Right, so I now have this part and this part. So now I'm going to work on this thing, which is going to go inside. And I think, well, it's probably needs to dry a little bit more. I want to drill all the holes for the hardware before I start painting the outside. It's probably a good idea. And also before I attach this. It's going to go like this. That's really cool. Okay. Oh, and eyes. I also have eyes. I'm going to make this into a ring that is sitting inside the box. So I'm going to use these as little diamonds, and I'm going to glue them on there. Then I'm going to paint them. This is an old curtain, and I kind of thought that this looks tongue-like. I think I'm gonna paint it a little bit. Alrighty, let's do some painty. I have to hurry, I only have 40 minutes left. And the main question is, do mimics have a regular pupil or a cat-like pupil? What kind of pupils do you have, dude? I think he has cat-like pupils. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments. He's looking at you. That needs 2 layers for sure. Now, I want to give it a little bit more dimension. I think it's time to put it back together again. I have to be careful because the eyes are not quite dry, but that's the timer done. I just need to glue in the teeth. I'll let this dry for a bit, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here he is. I think he's pretty cool. I think Sonny's gonna get a kick out of this one. Let's see what he thinks. I created a thing. Do you want to see the thing?
No.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
actually, I do want to see it. I'm curious. What did you make? It looks smaller. I'm already worried. She hacked it again, didn't she?
I did use a hammer, but
Are you sure you don't want to be a carpenter or a construction worker or something?
Hey, you gave me a wooden box.
All right, fair enough. What did you do?
Okay.
Show me. It's a mimic. You'd created a mimic of all things.
I did create a mimic.
We did go to board game convention this last week, so I think
I was inspired.
she was inspired. It's a mimic. That is pretty cool.
Look inside of it.
I mean, what did you put in there?
Well, the ring that was on the top to hold the box, I made a ring out of it.
That's pretty cool. So, what did you do to the stuff that was on the front?
Actually, I used it for the ring and also for the eyeballs.
This is pretty cool, actually. Now, what are we gonna do with this?
I don't know. It's a thing.
We'll
But look,
figure it
I
out.
also put like nails on the side.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's really cute, actually. I think it's an interesting challenge. I mean, is it an art challenge? Not so sure. Is it a crafting challenge? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, I made a thing and I had fun. That was the point, right?
If you guys want to buy this mimic, you can always send a message to. Yeah. Right. So pretty cool. So this is the art challenge for this week. She created from a box. Hey mimic, I'm going to eat you. So next week I'll have to give you something more complicated.
Yeah.
And I have plans. So stay tuned.
Oh boy, I'm already worried.
Bye.